Thank you. I'll restart. Okay, so hi everyone. I'm Alison Fan Wu. I'm a research fellow for Next Step. I'll give more details about what the data includes. I'll first describe all the topics in each thing and then highlight those new measures in Suite 9. So as mentioned earlier, Next Step was set up to record adolescent school life and the experience of transition to adulthood to reflect education and work-related policies. But it's now being extended to cover a wide range of life aspects such as relationship, identity, social participations, and health. By providing more diverse measures, the elements of existing themes have also been deepened. Before we dive into the details, I would like to provide some fieldwork information. So in Suite 9, we use mixed mode design to interview our cohort members. We approach those who did not opt out, were not in prisons, traceable, and also are still alive, resulting in around 14,000 individuals being invited, and 7,279 of them participated, and their data are available. You can check our technical reports or user guide if you're interested in the survey method and relevant information. This section is to whet your appetite by theme discipline. It is by no means extensive or exhaustive, but meant to give you some ideas about the relationship between variables. So here are the subjects I'm going to discuss. You might consider this be your main explanatory variables or your main dependent variables. So for example, you might want to explore the relationship between mental health and work, marital status and earnings, etc. Here I'll highlight these areas that were expanded in Suite 9, but we definitely have more themes in Next Step. So you definitely want to check out a survey questionnaire for specific measures. Okay, so I want to introduce how you can understand the table before we go into details. So in this table, as you can see, highlight here, so we have measures that were only for the cohort members' parents. So for example, the household compositions between ages 14 and 17. We also have questions only for the cohort members. So the household, for example, the household compositions between age 20 and 32. So for example, since cohort members grow older, they may start their own family. So we ask them again about their cohort, their new household composition. And we also have questions for both of them. So for example, the household responsibility and resources at age 14 and to 16. As you can see, most measures were collected in previous sweep, but in Sweep 9, we have two new measures on homelessness and the adverse childhood experience. Homelessness measures whether the participant has ever experienced homeless after 16, and if they do, we will further ask when did that happen, who did that with them, and also where did that happen. And adverse childhood experience were retrospective questions about whether cohort members have ever experienced adverse experience before age 16, such as like poor health, in-home violence, and poor finance in childhood. Next up already has in-depth measures of employment and finance. In Suite 9, we added 3 additional timely aspects, including job quality, economic shocks experienced since the COVID-19 pandemic, and financial literacy. Job quality covers 3 aspects: security, satisfaction, and stress. As for economic shocks, we asked the cohort members and also their cohabiting partner. Financial literacy means that it is 3 questions asking their understanding of how they use their finance. We also have measured physical health in the past, but here in Sweep 9, we added DNA information from the saliva sample. Also considering the life course related and timely topics, we include pregnancy, fertility experience, and coronavirus experience. So as I mentioned earlier, in Sweep 8, we already asked cohort members about their past pregnancy. But in Sweep 9, we include more information about, for example, their future intention, fertility treatment, and obstacles to pregnancy. And in Sweep 9, we also ask more information about their coronavirus experience, in addition to their previous COVID survey. And also, this is our first time to have DNA information in for next step, and this will allows more diverse research topics to be explored. We already asked questions about mental health and well-being in the past. In Sweep 9, we included more standardized mental health scales and also some other aspects about well-being, such as grids, social supports, and cognitive tasks. So we have used a questionnaire called General Health Questionnaire to measure its cohort members' psychological distress, but here we include more about like anxiety, depression, and loneliness. Social support is measures about their connections to their direct social environment, so like family, friends, and community members. GRID is a standardized questionnaire that captures one's passions and perseverance. Finally, the backward digit sequence test was conducted for understanding the working memory and concentration abilities. As a cohort member age, their identity and participation play important roles in their lives. So this is also reflected in our Sweep 9. We now include their nationality, social attitude, and we also measure their personality as part of their characteristics. So you can see the identity includes self-rated importance of ethnicity, national identity, including European identity, birthplace, and social attitude. We ask their attitudes about right to abortion, importance of women at work, immigration, environmental issues. As for personality, it is measured by a standard questionnaire called Big Five. So that wasn't an exhaustive list, but just give you an idea of the survey content. Please search the data of the survey for specific measures. Now I'm going to hand over to Liam for a discussions on sample design and weights.